Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios, it's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Yes. Oh, it is In the Building one more time.
I didn't get the memo.
All of you boys in here. What's that?
I didn't get the memo.
I was told that I was told recently that I needed to get my ass in Christmas spirit. So
who told? Oh, was that by your lady?
Well, yeah, and others. You know, I guess I've come off as crotchety on the ear completely. And I even said the other day I don't have any. I'm having a hard time giving a crap about Christmas and kind of ready to get it over with because whatever. You know what it is? It's all these sports that piss me off this time of the year. And I think it messes up my Christmas spirit. So today, Rudy, I'm attempting to get back into the good graces of Jesus because that's what Christmas is all about. His So
when did you make that? Or have you had that for a couple years? I mean, when did you even do this?
This is on loan. I didn't make it.
Oh, okay.
This is a loaner. And it's not, it fits real tight too. See, like it won't go over my belly.
Oh, is that Nina's?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Just trying to show my Christmas spirit.
Trying to get festive.
Yes. Welcome in here. We're 2 days out from Christmas. If you happen to be watching this thing live, it is In the Building, Holmes. It is show number 470 under our watch from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios in the greater South Texas area. The audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet. You can jump into the chat and participate there if you'd like to do so. If you want to donate to our Christmas fund, you may do that. A super chat allows you to tip us. You can tip us 99 cents or $99,000. We will take all things in between. You can also buy us a coffee or 10 or 50, which is another way of donating to the cause on the buymeacoffee.com link, which no doubt Bouquet will have up there. Our members only shows are offered exclusively to members only. You can watch those or listen to them by going to the YouTube channel, which is called Love You Hard TV, or just look up In the Building, click join. You can become a member for as low as $4.99.
$4.99.
And it is the Christmas season. Do you have an ugly sweater or a Christmas thing you could wear today?
I've had some over the years. I know I've had some somewhere in here or somewhere in my room.
Yeah.
I got some festive things. What is that? Is that like the stuff you wrap around the tree?
Dude, it's stupid is what it is. I'm just trying to get the Christmas, trying to show that I'm not turning
Grinch.
into that old man. Yes.
You're not the Grinch?
No, I'm trying.
Isn't it okay to be the Grinch?
Yeah,
what is Christmas?
So.
What is Christmas without the Grinch?
Taking pictures. I agree. There is no Christmas without the Grinch. I think what the Grinch does, he gives us perspective.
Right.
It can't all be candy canes and lollipops all effing day long. You got to have some perspective. And I'm going to call people out right off the top here. This is supposed to be the giving season. This is supposed to be the time of the year that we love our fellow man. Okay. But I can't help it that there are dumbasses. I just want to get something off my chest here real quick.
Okay.
I've had morons, and I know, I'm going to regret this as soon as the show's over because I'm going to have a bunch of dumbasses that are going to do a bit because every time I reveal something that I don't like or makes me mad, people do it times 10. So here we go.
Okay.
You don't need to keep sending me screenshots of the TCU Georgia National Championship game box score.
People are still doing that?
Still doing that.
But TCU was a Power 5 and they beat Michigan.
They were a Power 4 in the Big 12 and went to the Big 12 championship that year. Only loss was to Kansas State. Beat Michigan's ass in the semifinals to get to the national championship. And 8 kids from that TCU team got drafted that April. So stop sending me the box score of the championship game.
You can't compare James Madison.
No.
James Madison and Tulane are not TCU. I'm sorry. Especially not, even right now, but especially not at that time. The UT was still in the Big 12. Oklahoma was still in the Big 12.
And we finished,
you know what I mean? Like it's not the same thing.
It's not the same.
You can't that's just those are idiots. I'm sorry.
Correct. And the thing is, I can't help it that Texas Tech allows dumbasses to go there because they have low academic standards. I can't help it that you can get a degree in coloring or paint by numbers at Texas State. Sorry, not sorry. Not everybody's an idiot, but they let a lot of dumbasses on that campus because they want their money. And if you go to Texas State, you're not on scholarship or someone's not paying your tuition, you've made the wrong decision. Why would you spend money on a school? Is not that great.
Don't attack all of Texas State over 12 idiots.
I'm attacking a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Come on, man. They ain't got no academic standards. Half my buddies have Texas State degrees. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, you got a degree? Damn. Where'd you go?
Come on, man. My oldest went to Texas State. Don't do that. Her fiance watches this show. Don't do that. Hold on.
All right, but it is dumb and has nothing to do with anything. I'm well aware that TCU got high-tanned in the national championship to Georgia, which is probably the second best team there's ever been after the LSU team with Joe Burrow and all those wide receivers. And TCU totally overachieved that year because they've got a great culture, awesome coaching, and they had a lot of NFL-level players on that team. Even though they had a lot of NFL-level players on that team, I did not think they were going to go to the national championship, and I was shocked. And when they beat Michigan, I was even more shocked and wound up getting annihilated by Georgia, but everybody else would have gotten annihilated by Georgia then too. So, hey, Texas State dipshit, send me the box score the last time y'all played in a game that mattered. Oh, wait, you never have because you don't get to play in a big boy conference because you're low tier, which is why you accepted the Pac-12's invitation the second you got it. You didn't even wait, didn't even make them think about it. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, yes, I accept, which was a smart thing to do. And I defended Texas State all summer long when they were catching hell from UTSA people. But stop sending me the box score of the national championship game. Y'all asses can't even finish in the top half of the Southland Conference. I do not need to be sent the box score of the national championship game. Merry Christmas. How you doing today? That's it. I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good.
Time out. You can't have on that sweater and start the show like that.
I just did.
Yo, my man's like, hey, I'm getting into Christmas spirit, and goes right into 6 kicks to the nuts.
Well, you know how it goes.
Oh, damn. Hey, man, shout out to the U12, 20, 50 guys that pissed Mike off. Thanks a lot.
I'm good.
What are they coming at you on? They must be on X, because on X, people are brave.
Twitter. Yeah.
People are brave on X.
So because we've talked a lot of college football lately, and I tag people when I talk about them because I'm not gutless. I think a lot of younger, a lot of young dudes that have never heard of us, they're now watching our show. So they can dunk on me, which is fine. Bring all that fucking smoke. Y'all, you don't want no effing smoke.
And not only that.
People calling me all kinds of names. Come on the show. Let's debate it. Like grown men.
You sent me one of them. And I'm like, bro.
You don't want none. You come on if you want to smoke. Come on. Let's talk. Let's talk it out. Come on here and put me in my place. Tell me how bad my show is and how awful my takes are. Come on. It's an open invitation to anybody who wants to come on and debate our college takes. Because
I don't see, damn, I don't know. Maybe I'm old. At 20-something, maybe I would have. But I don't see anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with the truth. The truth is the AAC shouldn't be allowed in the playoff. And I don't think that's a bad thing. That doesn't mean your program sucks.
No.
You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
You don't need to be playing in a playoff game in a football playoff where there's only 12 freaking teams when you're not even one of the top 30. That's all we pointed out. The scores don't matter. Had Tulane won the game the other night, which they were never going to, I would still have the same arguments. We need a tiered playoff system of the elite Power Four, and then everybody else have their own league. How fun would that be? You know when the most fun I've ever had being a TCU guy, and I'm not kidding, you're not going to believe this, but it's true. The most fun I've ever had as a TCU fan, certainly in my adulthood, has been back when we were in the WAC, and then we were in the Mountain West Conference. We were this We were a Texas school, but we got shit on by the Big 12 when they created the Big 12. They left TCU out because DeLoss Dodds didn't want us in. I'm not going to be in a conference for those cockroaches. And he called TCU cockroaches. We don't want cockroaches in our conference. This is a chance to get rid of TCU and Baylor. And so TCU got left out. And so we had to scramble, and they wound up in the Mountain West Conference for a while. They wound up in the WAC Conference for a while. And I've never had more fun being the underdog, the disrespected small private school that no one gives a rat's ass about. And then the 3 times that Gary Patterson led TCU to 12-0 records, but it was all disrespected. They haven't played anybody, that kind of thing. I had a good time being the underdog of the private school with a little mean little defensive coach that, no one's heard of until they started going to the Rose Bowl and beating Wisconsin. I had a good time. There's nothing wrong with not being in 6A. Someone's going to win the 4A Division I state championship this year in the state of Texas. And that team's going to be super happy, although I've said I wish we didn't crown so many state champions, but I guess we have to because the state's so damn big.
Yeah, that's the problem.
What do we give, 17 state championships away?
Drew Brees was talking about it the other day. I think it's like 16, 17.
Yeah, and all those kids from 6A Division I all the way to 6-man are going to be super happy. They're going to get trophies and rings. They're going to have a little parade in their little town. They're going to have a great time. There ain't nothing wrong with Montana State being the stud of Division II. They have a great legacy. They love their lives.
Look at Trinity. Trinity has a great program. They've done some things in the conference that they're in.
Incarnate Words had great runs. Hell, they produced Cam Ward, for Pete's sake.
Hell, we in our own backyard, Smithson Valley, 5A, back-to-back state titles. You can't tell them that they're not the big dogs on the block. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and I'm not some, elitist xenophobe when it comes to college football. I know what's right, even if it's not always what I want. And I had a hell of a good time when TCU was getting disrespected and dunked on and playing in lesser conferences. I had a good time. They were also really good, and they beat the shit out of everybody because they shouldn't have been in those conferences, but they whooped them. So that's it. People from Texas State, UTSA, North Texas, my own alma mater. Some of these young dudes are butthurt because I said those teams should not be in a 12-team bracket. I am right; they are wrong. If I've said some words in my ranting that they got offended by,
that's the problem.
Out, that's fine, but I'm just making a case. But the bottom line is they ain't got no business playing in a playoff. Extend it to 42, and maybe y'all can play in that. Otherwise, no, absolutely not. That's it. So what's on Rudy J's mind today, dude? What's going on? You sent me something you wrote to me in the text. Should Dak ask out? Found that very interesting.
No.
First of all, this is podcast, radio broadcaster bullshit. He's not going anywhere. But
yeah, we can still tell him what he should do.
But I feel like he needs to have his Matthew Stafford moment after the season that he had. Matthew was trapped in Detroit, couldn't win a damn thing, and we kind of wrote him off. We wrote him off like, oh man, Stafford, he's a middle of the road. We had Stafford as a middle of the road quarterback. Now we have him as top 5, and he's on the tail end of his career.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because he's with a competent organization.
Yeah,
I feel like Dak needs his Matthew Stafford moment. And I'm not sitting there telling you that Dak Prescott is Tom Brady, but you put Dak Prescott with the 49ers or with the Rams or whoever. Name a team that has a great foundation and has great pieces all around and competent coordinators. And Dak Prescott is playing in AFC or NFC title games. He just is, especially the way he's played this year. And I just feel like, hey, I watched Kevin Garnett only win 1 title because he stayed in Minnesota too long. Until he finally said, you know what, I've had enough.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to Boston and promptly went to 2 finals and won 1. I feel like it's time for Dak, and he's not going anywhere. Dak's super loyal company man. Jerry's not moving him. That's not going to happen.
Nope.
But I feel like Dak could have some Matthew Stafford in him. I really do.
It's a damn shame. You mentioned the Rams. What's a damn shame is there's no way that Dallas would ever trade Dak.
No, it's not happening. Never.
The Lions did Stafford a favor to give him a fresh start, and they got a starting quarterback out of it. The Cowboys could get a starter for Dak, I think, in the right move. All you need to know about the Rams and the Cowboys is day before yesterday, Sean McVay fired his special teams coach in week 16.
Because they've lost 2 or 3 games for him. And he was like, I'm not going to allow this to happen in the wild card or divisional round. I'm going to fix it now.
Teams that are serious, and that's the word I'm using this week with regards to the Cowboys, the word serious, because they are not serious. But teams that are actually serious about trying to win championships, like Jimmy used to always fire somebody in December. It was a known thing. Someone's ass is getting cut. Some coach is getting fired. Somebody that works in the organization is going to get told to go get their effing shine box because Jimmy wanted to set a tone for December going into January by reminding us all why we're here, and that is to win the title. And
we're going to win that bitch.
Every year someone got terminated. And McVay had an excuse, and not only did he get rid of a special teams coach whose special teams has had problems, it sends a message to that organization. We're trying to win the Super Bowl. We're not trying to make buddies. We're not trying to promote assistant coaches because my daughter thinks he's cool, or this guy can sell a lot of tickets. Everything we do is about football and winning championships. The Rams operate that way. Your Cowboys don't, which is why the Cowboys would never trade Dak, because that would admit that they failed him, and they ain't doing that because of the pride that the Joneses have. Mm-hmm. And I'm with you. I've said this before. It would be how great would it be? I would love to see Dak be the guy that went to the Steelers, not Aaron Rodgers. I mean, look what a barely able to move Aaron Rodgers has done in Pittsburgh. They're going to go to the playoffs. What would Dak Prescott look like in Pittsburgh? They'd be first place in the division.
I think they are. They'd be even better. They'd be a better team.
Hell, they may have home field advantage in the NFC, but we'll never have the opportunity to do that. It'll never happen, unfortunately.
No. And DeMarcus Ware's a little different because the Cowboys felt like he was long in the tooth and he wanted too much money. But they was like, hey, what, we're gonna do right by you. Go ahead, go somewhere else. And he went on to win the Super Bowl. Probably had a good look at winning the Super Bowl MVP.
Sure. So by the time Jerry's gone from this world and the Cowboys hit rock bottom and Dak's got a couple of good seasons left, hopefully they might look to move. Maybe they would trade him somewhere to give him an opportunity, but it damn sure won't be. I don't think it'll happen, but it certainly won't be while Jerry's heart is still thumping. No way, man. Ain't no way. It's unbelievable.
Just shut up and let me answer.
Well, it is what it is. You can donate to the cause. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year early, because that'll be next week. But I'm getting in a festive mood today with my shirt. So if you want to help our Christmas fund, you may do so. Maybe you hate me, but you want to support Rudy. That's okay. Tip our show. Rudy splits it with me. Roki said, it's funny how you don't get ripped. I do. All you did was agree with me though every time.
I did. It wasn't like we were debating. I said yes, 1,000% he's right. I'm like, okay.
I've messaged a couple of dudes that called me clowns and whatnot on Twitter and asked them, hey man, come on, let's talk about it on
What'd
the show.
they say?
I ain't no reply. Ain't nobody replying to that. Rogi's in here though. With a $5 donator. Thank you, man. Rudy, any recommendations for a good whiskey, not the usual, and a cigar for tomorrow? Christmas Eve whiskey cigar recommendations from the co-host of the Pourcast, as seen weekly on our channel and on the Texas Cheer Liquor Instagram page.
I would go with the Penelope, the cigar edition. It's actually has some cigar notes in it. It's all at Texas Cheer Liquor, the Penelope cigar. And I probably go with the Oliva V Melanio as a pairing. Oliva V Melanio Rogi with the Penelope cigar edition. That's a good pairing there. You caught me off guard, but off the top of my head, that's going to be my pairing for New Year. So that's what I'm rolling with. The Penelope is a bourbon / whiskey, really tasty stuff with a nice medium. Kind of gets full body toward the end, like most medium full cigars. That's a good pairing there, Rogi.
What was I going to say? So I had a member yesterday message me, want me to ask Rudy about, was it Garrison Brothers? Something super expensive? Something
The
super
Spurs edition?
badass? Yes.
Yeah, we have it still.
I want to know if y'all had it at the
Yeah,
store.
we still got some.
Yes, sir.
It's moving fast though, because
Yeah.
they only made 1,200 bottles.
Dang. What do you call? I know a sommelier is a wine expert. What is a whiskey expert called? Is there a word for that? There's got to be.
Oh no. I don't know. Bourbon enthusiast? I don't know.
It's got to be a word for that.
There's got to be a word for it. Bookie could look it up.
Yeah, there's got to be a word. Rudy, you're becoming. This is going to be your new side hustle. Whiskey expert, whiskey guru. Those podcasts are really good. I love them. That's why I share every single one.
Yeah. If you notice though, I started, introduce it, and then I let AD take over. If you've noticed,
but y'all together, man.
Yeah, no, it's fun. Yeah. It's fun. It's become a weekly thing, and yeah, man, we're having a good time teaching people about bourbon. So go to Texas Cheer Liquor Instagram and look at all those podcasts.
All right, yes, Mark Sweet Hookups. This was a shirt that Nina and I were using to role play. Yes.
What, she unwrapped you?
There is no word officially for a bourbon enthusiast, but they have aficionado, geeks, and taters.
Let's just call them aficionados. Why? Let's call them aficionados. Why we got to add geeks? Now, let me tell you something. Bourbon hunters, since we're shitting on people today, hunters, not enthusiasts.
Right.
I'm specifying. Bourbon hunters are some of the worst people on the planet.
Why?
They come in with their phones out.
Oh, they bitch about stuff.
Bitching. Why is this? It shows I can get this at $60. Well, then why are you here? You are here because you can't find it. Like, again, I'm talking about, and the reason I get mad at hunters is because they want your prices to be low.
Yeah.
So then they can go and resell it at the price that we're selling it at.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, you give it to me for 60 so I can go sell it for 200 on my bourbon page. Like, F off, dude. Again, not enthusiasts. Enthusiasts that they'll get 2 bottles, they'll save one, they'll drink one, they'll share with their buddies. Like, hey, excited to let somebody know, hey, I got the new Weller 107, or I got the new, and it's great. It has the oak, it has vanilla, blah, blah, blah. I'm cool with those guys. But the ones that are mad because they can't go resell, I have no time for you. I hate your guts. Clip this, Bookie.
Shut up.
Good times. I was working at the store, I guess this turned into the Texas Cheer liquor spot.
Yeah, might as well.
Nice logo. When I was working there, there'd be times where guys would come in. Oh, hey, do you guys have this and that? Yeah, I got it right here. It's up top. You want me to get it down for you? No, what does it cost? Yeah, blah, blah. And they'd ask me like all these questions about everything in the store. Then I'm like, wait a minute, bro, you're not even and then he'd buy like a 6-pack of beer or a Coke. This fool works at another liquor store, and he is in here casing my spot. He is trying to get up in the Singh family's business.
Yeah.
He is a competitor. And he'd buy something small to make it worth it or whatever. But I'm like, bro, come on, Holmes.
No time.
What you doing? Come on.
We have a reward program. Shop with us and you'll get deals. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. Like, you can get those deals, but you got to be, but we're not going to cater to a hunter that we've never seen. We're not doing that. 7
convenient locations to Texas Cheer Liquor, from Bernie all the way down to I-90 headed out west, and all the points in between. Stone Oak 2, off 1604 and 410. And at all 7 of them, you can get 5% off when you mention in the building. I'm sure they're closed Thursday, so
that's the only day.
Anybody's got stuff going on Christmas Eve. We've got 2 parties we're going to.
2?
One tomorrow night and then one Christmas Day. We're having a family breakfast. And so
that's cool.
I need to get up to the one that's closest to me. Go grab me some hooch. And I'll get my 5% because I'm going to mention in the building when I do so.
You all partying with them rich landmen on Thursday night, Wednesday night?
No, we did that a couple weeks ago for the company Christmas party.
Oh, that's right.
That was awesome. Had a good time doing that. We're family thing on tomorrow night, and then more family on Christmas.
Yeah, I'm gonna be with my in-laws. Thanksgiving, my family. Christmas, her family.
Sounds good. Julian B's in the building. What's up, Julian? $49.99. Thank you, man. Mañana is mine and my wife's 20th wedding anniversary. How about that? And I've been Thunderdome for over half of that time. Y'all are my people. Y'all have a Merry Christmas, and I hope In the Building hits it big in 2026. The new year will bring me a Stone Oak Mexican granddaughter named Bexley. Oh, how about that? Very good. Well, happy anniversary, dude.
And
got
congrats
married on Christmas Eve. How about that?
And congrats, you old son of a gun. You got grandkids.
Absolutely.
He's fat.
I don't know if he's fat, but he's older. Love that, man. And good congratulations, Grandpa. By the way, he mentioned Stone Oak Mexicans. We got young bucks in here watching that don't normally watch us because of my clown opinions on college football.
Mine too.
So a Stone Oak Mexican, I don't want to get these young folks triggered. You know how soft they are. A Stone Oak Mexican is a Latino from the rich side of town that has a name that sounds like he's from the rich side of town, like Bexley.
Bexley is definitely a.
What's your name? Bentley Gutierrez.
Yeah,
okay,
like what?
Bentley.
Yeah. Bexley. That is.
Kaylee.
It don't get no more
Kaylee
Stone Oak than that.
Kaylee Gonzalez. That's a Stone Oak Mexican. Yes. Just so y'all are clear. Don't get triggered. It's a long time bit we've been doing here on this Gen X talk show you are watching. So welcome in here. Good to have you. Also, Julian adds, that's correct. A true bourbon hunter will have patience, but I'm not going to go hit up Texas Cheer Liquor and try to force someone else's prices. That's D-baggery. I just got a George T. Stag for $180. Nice work.
Yeah, it ain't 180 at Texas Cheer Liquor.
Oh, good times. All right, what else today? It is In the Building. You want to donate to the cause, you certainly may do so by jumping in there and offering up a super chat. Johnny Manziel's in the news today.
What's Johnny talking about now?
Well, he's clapping back on people that got pissed off at him and assumed he was ass-faced, drunk, hungover as the reason, because he was supposed to be the guest picker on game day Saturday before the Aggies game.
What happened? Why didn't he show? Why is he saying he didn't show up?
Well, he went to the fight the night before. I don't know how he was going to go to the game anyways. He went to the Jake Paul fight.
He was shit-faced drunk and hungover then.
Well, I know he was. I know, but that don't mean he can't catch a private jet and go to the game. He was every week on game day they have a celebrity picker. It was supposed to be Johnny Football, and when Johnny was a no-show, no find, somebody found Alex Caruso, the Aggie, who was at the game on an off day for the Thunder, and they made Caruso do it. I guess it makes sense for Caruso because he's in San Antonio anyway, so it probably wasn't hard to get to the game for him. But Johnny Football was partying the night before. What was that, in Miami? So all these people were blasting on Johnny. He has now posted on his social media. It's called it a fake narrative. Stop spreading this fake narrative on why he didn't show up. Because I will have plenty more to say about what transpired. There's almost nothing on this earth that would have made me miss that game. To all the people that genuinely reached out and checked in on me, I cannot thank you enough. To ESPN, Pat, Coach, Desmond, and the entire crew on game day, I apologize. It was out of my control. To the Aggies and A&M fan base, I'm sorry. I will continue to let everyone out there run with a fake narrative, and at the end of the day, perception always wins over reality. I love all of you who genuinely support me through good and bad, like you've all done for years. I have no doubt A&M and the Aggie football program will be in that position again. I'm recovering and feeling about a 3 out of 10, going to rest up and try to get back to normal. Bro, you are hung the hell over. It's okay.
It is flu season. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
He probably caught something. He was probably in between a couple slices of pizza or something after the fight. And he probably, who knows what's up with him. But that's his retort.
And like, why are you waiting till now to apologize to the game day crew? Like, you probably should. I don't know. Johnny
Saban don't care.
No one does.
No, hell no. They don't care. Come on, man. It's silly. But shout out to my man, Johnny Football. I remain concerned for him long term.
For sure.
Yeah, because he's how old is he now? He's got to be pushing 40.
He should be 34, 35, somewhere in there.
Johnny, come on, bud. at some point you gotta mellow. But he went to the fight, so it stands to reason he would have a good time after the fight was over. He just couldn't make kickoff. It's an 11 a.m. kickoff. Maybe next time the Aggies will have a night game, not an 11 a.m. kickoff. You can't expect Johnny Manziel to be on time somewhere at 11 a.m. on a Saturday. Was it Lil Wayne? Once I saw this story where Lil Wayne was supposed to do a bit for the Grammys. And so actually he, Eminem, and Drake and Kanye all did that. What was that? It's an old Drake song from just 15 years ago. May not mean nothing to y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Understand nothing was done for me. So Lil Wayne has a verse in that song.
Yeah.
So the Grammys paid Lil Wayne to do that. And so they needed him to spend a month in LA to rehearse. And so Lil Wayne got a phone call about 5:00 in the afternoon. They're like, "Where you been? We had rehearsal this morning at 10 a.m. Are you okay?" "Yeah, I'm okay." And they're like, "Dude, we need you here at rehearsal." He's like, "What time is it tomorrow?" He goes, "It's 10 a.m. Lil Wayne's like, "I ain't doing that." Lil Wayne told the producers of the Grammys, quote, I haven't seen the sunshine in 6 weeks. If you want me to rehearse, it's going to have to be a night. And so they had to change the entire rehearsal schedule. So Wayne, they were like out there at 10 o'clock at night as Wayne was starting his day so he could get his rehearsal in and then go to the club. He was just on, hey, I haven't seen the sunlight in 6 weeks. I ain't going to be at no 10 a.m. rehearsal. Don't be inviting Johnny Football to no game day kickoff pregame thing when y'all had an 11 o'clock kick. Wait till it's a 7:30 kick. I'll bet he makes that. He ain't sick. He's hungover.
Yeah, for sure. What up, Johnny?
Oh, man. Mike check. Hey, Michael Irvin was able to be at the fight and make the game. I know. But Mike's on a professional party level.
Yeah, Mike is a vet. Mike is that guy.
Yes.
Mike is the guy. Y'all all go to Cabo, get shit faced, and at 9 a.m. you hear Mike. You walk in the kitchen and Mike has gotten off the treadmill. He's in a full sweat and he's making eggs and he's asking if you want a shot. Right. You know what I mean? Like that's.
Right. Hey man, where's the rum?
Mike's a whole different level, bro. You can't. That's been since the 80s, since the U.
Yeah. Mike
like,
got
you
up,
can't compare that.
Got him a hair of the dog and made the flight. He was just fine.
Did you see him spanking the Aggie thing with the belt? I'm like,
he was so obnoxious. He was crashing all of the post-game press conferences and stuff. One of the ESPN reporters literally told him, "Stop it." He was
really?
Yeah, he was all up in her shit, like banging the mic. And she's like, "Hey, stop it." She had to get on him on live television.
Oh, gotta love Irv, man. Gotta love Irv. Irv ain't never gonna change, man. That's gonna be Mike at 60. He's 70, whatever. Right. He's never changing.
Mike. Yeah. He may mellow some for his level, but Mike's in the Hall of Fame. Johnny Football's only in the College Football Hall of Fame. Mike's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Right. And a 3-time champion.
Kind of a D-bag too still, unfortunately.
Oh, he's a huge, colossal, obnoxious. Like, he makes Stephen A. sound quiet.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard that is?
Does Mike even have a job anymore? He just does a podcast on his own.
I don't know what Mike's doing, man.
I'm happy for him. The U's kicking ass and the U's good again, and that's great. But his behavior was kind of, he runs up to Cristobal and gives him a big old wet kiss on the face. Like he's trying to get interviewed. It was funny once, but dude, now you're bum rushing all the press conferences, crowd surfing, making it about you.
Yes.
Mike, how old is Mike? 58?
50 something.
58, 57. Come on, Mike. Kong's clips. Irvin looks obnoxious, like he's trying too hard to be young again. Yeah, he's got the 59. Long hair. 59, yeah, he's got the long hair like all these kids have now. Did Mike get paid by NFL Network? Because they suspended him for like a year and then finally let him go.
I think they probably had to pay him since it was because nothing happened.
Right. But he's Mike.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for him. And he's still one of
Mike. I love Mike.
Love Michael Irvin.
But Mike is a guy that you can hang with in doses. Like after one night out with Mike, you don't want to see him again for 6 months. He's like, oh, Mike's too much.
Yeah, Mike is too much.
You got to take him in doses.
All right, what else today? We've got Spurs tonight. Speaking of Alex Caruso, the Spurs begin their 2-game series here with these Thunders who are in town tonight. These people are in our city tonight, and then the Spurs will go up there and play in Okie City on Christmas Day.
I'm not hyped for tonight.
Why? Because Wemby might not play?
No, because I'm hyped for Christmas.
Oh.
This is stupid scheduling.
I ain't hyped for Christmas. I'm hyped for Wemby and Thunder.
I'm hyped for Christmas Day game.
You think like is it getting in the way of your time?
No, it just still like Christmas Day is supposed to be like, first of all, this is now the time where people actually start watching the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like a little bit. You know, really NBA takes a backseat to Super Bowl, then March Madness, then then everybody's in. But Christmas Day is one of those days where everybody's like, okay. But on Christmas Day will be the third time we've seen them play.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, well, so tonight, yes, obviously I'm gonna watch, these two teams because Wemby hates Chet. Because Shea said, yeah, this could be a rivalry. It's something to see. They're the two best teams in the West right now. So I'm gonna watch. I just wish that, this was the second time. Again, they have no control over what happened with them meet each other in the cup.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Wemby may not go tonight. They've already given hints that he's probably he'll play on Christmas Day because the NBA will get pissed if the Spurs don't play him. He may skip tonight, though, as a precaution because of what Mitch Johnson calls his, quote, unique anatomy and how they want to be.
So then you were right 2 weeks
cautious.
ago.
They're good.
You were right.
This is a season.
You're
trend.
like, this is a permanent thing.
Yeah. Looks like, at least for a while.
And they played well without him. So why risk it? Again, NBA, where we have this epidemic of Achilles calf injuries turning into Achilles tears.
Yep.
I get it. I ain't mad at it. So then if Wemby don't play tonight, then I really don't give a shit.
Well, and he may not. And, the Thunder felt like they got jobbed by the refs last week against us.
Oh, God. Tell them to cry me a river.
They may come out there tonight and roundhouse kick our ass in the mouth. I mean, we may get run off the floor tonight.
Oh, they're going to be pissed. They're going to be pissed.
Maybe. So this is how excited we are about the Spurs in my house. So we get up this morning and Nina's like, hey, don't we play the Thunder tonight? Yeah. What network is it on? It's on that damn FanDuel. But I said, but Saturday I'll be on ABC, be our ESPN. It'll be national. She's like, so we don't have FanDuel. No. Guess what that homegirl did this morning before she went to work? She subscribed to FanDuel. I'm like, dang, baby.
Yeah.
Come in here for a second. My lady made me get FanDuel so we can watch the freaking game. I'm like, okay, you can get it now, but we may not have it in 2 months because FanDuel's literally on the brink of going out of business.
What?
They are barely able to. No, the FanDuel, the television.
Oh, okay.
Network.
I was about to say.
No, the people that run that network, FanDuel is holding their ass up by putting their name on it, but that's all they do, I think. FanDuel.
But the TV/streaming is bleeding.
It's ridiculous. They're on life support, and they're at the end. And all I know is we're excited for it tonight. So we'll see how it goes down. She's like, oh, no, I want to see all the kids play the Thunder without Wemby because we've been playing so good without Wemby anyway. I'm like, damn, who? Damn.
Yeah, so
and
the chat saying a lot of Thunder sitting out too. So, yeah, catch me on Thursday, Holmes.
Okay, so Caruso ain't playing tonight? Or Chet, or Hartenstein, or Jalen Williams.
I'm good on tonight.
Maybe but this is what happened. This is what this adds to your point about the stupid scheduling. You scheduled a 2-game series with the two best teams in the conference right on Christmas week. And so what do they do on the game before the Christmas Day game? Knowing that if you don't play guys on Christmas, the NBA is going to get pissed. We'll sit everybody the first game. And that sucks for San Antonio fans because this is our game that we're getting that's going to get mailed in tonight by OKC, looks like.
So then that lets me know the Thunder and the Spurs understand. Like, hey, let's get it on Thursday. See y'all on Thursday. Open up the gifts.
Wonder if like Brian Wright and Presti were like, hey, who you playing on Thursday? Who you playing Tuesday? Playing nobody.
Nobody.
We're gonna sit Vic. All right, cool. If y'all sit Vic, we'll sit Caruso. You know these teams. You know this happened.
Yeah, and now
you
that
know
like,
this happened.
and the Thunder like, we'll sit 4 to your 1.
We'll sit Jalen. We'll sit Caruso. We'll sit Chet.
I think Chet hurt his thumb or something the other night. I don't know what it is.
Look, Wemby don't like it. Oh shit. He's going to sit on the end of the bench, looking all nice and rakish in his Louis Vuitton tracksuit, and enjoy the game because they don't look like he's going to play tonight. But we're excited. We'll watch it tonight. So. We'll see how things shake down. Hey, we're still trying to catch them for the top seed in the conference. So, like catch them on a night where they're benching everybody. Might as well go out there and win. Hell,
absolutely.
All right. Show brought to you in part by Jay Ribaldo. Oh,
what up, Jay?
All these beautiful listings that Jay always has on his website, on his social media. My man Jay Ribaldo. It is that time of the year where people chill and evaluate, and they stop down and they also get things done, like things they were not able to do because of time, maybe work or whatever. Maybe you're going to spend the next couple of weeks house hunting. Here is one of the latest, very, very affordable, beautiful listings that Jay has. This is on Keller Street in San Antonio. This is a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1,300 plus square foot, really beautiful old school home for only $240,000. That house right there in Austin, in the same kind of neighborhood, is $650,000 minimum. Down here in Bexar County, it's $240,000. Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate man. To go see that and all the other listings that he has, it is Ribaldo.com. Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate man of In the Building. Let's get this house on Keller Move. Here's another one on Weesach. Beautiful little family home. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,600 square feet on Weesach. Beautiful part of the inner city.
Where is that?
That's right it's central San Antonio.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, man. 225. Are you kidding me? In 10 years, that's going to be worth twice that. What a great investment that is. Go see Jay's website and give him a call and make sure if you do business with him that you mention us. All right, let's get violent, shall we? Let's do a little punching. It is time for People I Want to Punch, presented by the law firm of Orlando Kell here on
Now,
In the Building.
It's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
All right. Indeed, it is time for People I Would Like to Punch. Rudy, who do you want to personally punch today and why?
Draymond Green and the Warriors organization. This guy's almost 40. He's in his early to mid 30s, and you still yelling and dog cussing your coach and then walking out of the game. And then I'm punching the Warriors. Again, I know Klay Thompson isn't, Splash Brother Klay Thompson anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all kept the wrong old guy. Draymond brings you nothing at this point. All he does is yell at the refs the whole game, moan and groan, do his podcast, and once a year he curses out the head coach. You should have just kept Klay and got rid of Draymond Green. What are we doing, bro? Again, there's times where you're not going to get along with your coach, but we've seen this time and time again. Just got ejected the other night in Phoenix for elbowing some dude in the back of the head. Then you curse out Steve Kerr and leave the gym, and then you say, oh, it's just basketball. Emotions get high. No, bro, you're too old for that shit. I'm over his entire act. Punch Draymond Green and punch the Warriors for keeping him around this long. Why is he still there?
There ain't nobody in the league that he can go to right now and be a major helper. Nobody.
Yeah, nobody.
He should kiss Steve Kerr's ass on a daily basis. Draymond said, quote, tempers spilled over and I thought it was best that I get out of there. I don't think it was a situation where it was going to get better. It was best to remove myself. Oh, okay. So I either stay out here and punch the coach in the face or I quit on my team and go to the locker room. F you, bro.
Yeah, I'm so sick of him.
He did return to the bench right before the fourth quarter, but he didn't take off his warm-ups and stayed at the end of the bench. And Kerr was asked after the game, were you going to put Draymond back into the game? And Kerr said no. He wasn't going back in. No, he left. He went to the locker room. We moved forward. The guys that were out there played great. Kerr then also added, but Kerr also said, we need Draymond. He's a champion. We've been together for a long time. There's that coddling.
Coddle him. They coddle him because he's a big ass baby, dude. It's so old and tired. So old and tired. Like, he hasn't grown up a bit. Like, he's the same guy from 2015. Like, if you're the same guy 10 years ago,
no
you
evolution.
have failed.
No,
I don't care how many titles you got. I don't care how much money you got. Like, he literally just got ejected 2 days ago.
I know, in the first quarter. So he's basically missed 2 games in a row because he's an asshole. Draymond quote, "We've been at this for a long time now. Sometimes you're with people for a long time and there's a level of comfort and shit happens. We move forward." Okay, yeah, that's all you. Yeah, he just wants to be typical Draymond, but let's move forward. That's how things go.
I know I knocked out Jordan Poole, but we got to move forward.
Right.
I know I'm the reason KD left, but we got to move forward.
Yeah, let's move forward. You know, it's just, I know that, you know, I got so out of control that Steve Kerr begged Tom Izzo to talk to me, and I had to fly to Michigan and spend a weekend with Tom so I could get my head right because I'm such a loose cannon. But let's move forward, you know. Steph Curry. The questions are a little more negative tonight than they should be, and he laughed because they were asking, all they wanted to ask was about Draymond after they beat the shit out of Orlando.
It's Steph's problem too, because that's Steph's team.
Yeah,
it's also a Steph problem. What's up?
Steph goes, "I get why y'all are asking these questions, but downstairs right now, the DJ has a good playlist going. The guys are getting their work in, and we're having a good time because we're winning. They're used to it. They're just desensitized to the village idiot. They just put up with it. It's unfortunate. Draymond must have went to Texas State. I thought he went to Michigan State."
No, shut up.
Poor Texas State.
All right, who am I punching today and why? I want to punch these assholes that won't stop sending me the box score of the national championship game that TCU qualified for in the Big 12 with 8 draft picks, the first team All-American quarterback in Max Duggan, and beat Michigan in the semifinal. There is no reason to send me the box score of the TCU national title game against Georgia. You're a dumbass. Stop sending it. If you want to come in here with the big boys, with grown folks, and argue and debate, let's do so on an intellectual, factual, opinion-based level. You are not allowed to bring absolute dumbassery. I can't help it if you don't think on a plane that me and Rudy do. Maybe you need to live a little longer, have some life experiences. Maybe in 10 years when you grow up, finally, you can come in here and talk with the grown folks. But right now, mijo, we talking. Y'all need to go outside. Or have the balls to come in here and let's talk. Anyway, so stop sitting. That's who my punch is.
Good punch.
All right. Had somebody reach out to me this morning. Needed Orlando Kell's number. I don't know the guy. Somebody reached out to me on one of the social medias, and I gladly gave him OK's cell phone, and I will. So that's the office number we flashed at the top, 210-775-4995. But if you need to get a hold of him, like for real, like soon, reach out to me too. I'll give you a cell phone number. Rudy's got it as well. You can email Orlando as well. It's orlandokell@gmail.com. The official family lawman of In the Building is Orlando Kell.
One of the first people we heard from after the Aggies went down in flames was
Sure was.
UT lawman Orlando Kell. He group text Mike and I right away, dog. I was dying laughing.
Okay. I didn't even talk to some of my close Aggie buddies.
They're still in mourning, man. That hurt.
Yes. Yeah. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. All right, we got time for a little football gumbo today, a little NFL, a little college, football gumbo.
Let's do it. Give me some production value,
Yeah,
Mike.
a little production value, please, sir. A little quick kicks here on football. We'll start with the NFL. Dude, Phillip Rivers, what a stud he is. Did all he could. Uh-oh. Oh, God, it's the actual show intro. It's okay. Phillip Rivers is a stud. I mean, regular people cannot do what he just did. I know that they didn't win.
Well, the Colts defense just got taken apart. Like, even when Phillip got it close, San Francisco just did whatever. Kyle Shanahan was in his bag last night.
Colts, what happened to them? Remember when they were like 6-1?
I think it was better than that. Yeah. And then they kind of started coming back to earth. They started coming back to earth before Danny got hurt.
Yeah, and then since he went down, it's a mess. And the Colts, are they going to make the postseason? They shouldn't. They're going to get annihilated by whoever they
I don't
play.
think they're going to get in because the Texans have gotten hot. I don't know if they get in. We'll see.
And right now, their legs are broken. They're headed to the glue factory. The 49ers stomped their asses. And so I don't think Rivers is going to – I think that's it. It was just a 2-week emergency sitch for them.
Oh, okay.
That dude can go back to Alabama where he lives, and he's a high school coach down there, proud as ever. Some humans, man, just have an aptitude for playing ball. That dude hadn't thrown a pass in 4 years. What a stud and an asshole. I'm so jealous that he can. What else? Punch DK.
Yeah, that's where I wanted to go.
Can you punch DK Metcalf?
So
Dude.
the whole time when I saw DK take a swing at the guy, I thought the guy took a swing at him, but they were just talking shit, and DK took a swing at him. And now in the playoff hunt, 2 games left, you're not there. Now I admit it, like some fans need to be punched in the face. I'm not saying that he's not right, but at the same time, you can't do that. Like again, if that fan had reached down and swung at you, but if he's just calling you a piece of shit or whatever, you suck, you're this, whatever. Unfortunately, it can't be you, DK. You got to let somebody in the stands punch him in the face because now one of their best receiver, their best blocking receiver, leader, gone the last 2 weeks of the season.
Stupid. That just shows mental weakness. That makes me worry about the postseason. What are you going to do in a tie game in the fourth quarter? If that's your mentality, come on, man. Y'all are going to be on the road. People are going to mess with you when you get back. So he's going to miss the last 2 games of their playoff stretch drive. He also, you know what else he did? There's morals clauses in his contract. If in his contract, it states that if he gets suspended for conduct detrimental, the Steelers can void $45 million from his contract. So now that he's technically suspended, they can reduce his contract by 45 if they want to.
And then you didn't even really make good contact. Like if you're gonna lose 45 million, knock his ass out.
Yeah, the fan said all I did was call him by his government issued name. I don't remember what. I
don't believe that, but whatever. Hey, did you see what your boy Sunshine did to your Broncos?
I did. I hate the Jaguars because
they shouldn't have a team. They shouldn't have a team.
So good, and every time I get excited, the last time I got excited for them was when they beat the Chiefs at home. Remember earlier this season? I'm like, watch out for these Jaguars. I think they finally turned the corner, and then I look like an idiot when they lose 3 out of the next 4. But now they're hot again, and that's all that really matters is being hot going into the tournament, and they are hot, very hot.
That was a great win. That was a great win. They were cooking.
I know.
They cooked them. Oh, what do you know? You find a new coach with new ideas.
Mm-hmm. The owner gets out of the way, lets guys do their jobs, and now you're 11-4. If it weren't for the frickin' Patriots, the Jaguars would have home field advantage in the AFC. Jacksonville, where they don't even get to play all their home games because no one goes to the games.
They play in London twice a year.
Right. Speaking of stadiums, the Chiefs are moving across the city onto the Kansas line. Okay,
Mike, you're my geography guy. So this isn't a big deal. This isn't the Spurs going to Austin. This is literally across the street.
Yeah, they're moving. They're leaving Arrowhead because Kansas City's a weird town because it's literally cut in half by the state line. You got the Kansas City, Kansas, Kansas City, Missouri. And that's a weird dynamic. Like, people that live on the Missouri side but work on the Kansas side, I guess y'all pay taxes in the state of Kansas, even though I don't know. So years, the Hunt family have tried to get a new Arrowhead on the Kansas City, Missouri side, and finally have had enough. They're moving a stadium. They're going to get $1.8 billion in public funds.
Oh, wait. So did we have a San Antonio moment in Kansas City where where they currently are? They were like, we ain't helping y'all. You're the Hunt family. Figure it out. Right. But the people across the border said, we will. And they said, all right, we're coming to you. Is that what, did they have a Gina moment?
Yes, they did. And the Chiefs are moving just to the other side of the city. Technically to another state, but on the other side of the sea.
I saw the Bears are talking about moving to Indiana.
They might move over near where Pop's from, Merrillville, Gary. It's just
What?
on the other side of the border from Chicago, on the Indiana side. They can't
Now-
get what they need done by the city of Chicago.
So would they still be the Chicago Bears?
Yeah. Yeah. You just have
Okay.
to drive across the state line to go see them play. You can't take Chicago out of it. You can't have the Indiana Bears. So, like, South Chicago stretches all the way damn near to the Indiana border. Like, there are people that live in Chicago. It's a shorter commute if the Bears play in Indiana for them than North Chicago. Because of how long because Chicago's so north and south, all along the river or the lake. Yeah. Yeah, they me go out to Indiana. Aaron Rodgers, a belated once again. Congratulations to him. He was officially crowned the 2025 In the Building D-Bag of the Year by our viewers. And ironically, so they got to asking some of the guys on the team about working with A-Rod. A-Rod to me is baseball player A-Rod. But
Me too.
So apparently, like, what is it, Valdez Scantlin or whatever, played with Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. Now he's with him in Pittsburgh. So Marquez Valdez Scantling, that's it. He's been telling people in Pittsburgh that this is not the same Rodgers.
What do you mean?
He's gotten a little soft, LOL. When I got to Green Bay, Aaron was always yelling at people, not in a mean way, but holding them accountable. He still does that with us a little bit, but in a much nicer tone. Maybe because he got married, but he's a little softer now. He's got a soft side.
Well, I believe that to an extent. Because, I literally just saw a clip. The tight end goes in motion. He was mic'd up. The tight end went in motion and wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
And the mic picked up Aaron saying, "What the fuck are you doing?"
But he did it with a nice tone.
I'm okay with that.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, Steph Curry, we love you. You might be top 10. But you are at fault also for Draymond, sir, to bring my punch full circle. Like, grow some balls, Steph. Now, you might get punched in the face, okay, but you'll live. But you got to check Draymond, too. Anyway, shout out to Aaron Rodgers.
Shout out to Aaron Rodgers, the D-Bag of the Year. Leonel is in here with $49.99. Thank you, dude. $49. Thank you. Big game on Sunday night. Panero with a walk-off, 34-31 final. Rudy and I are trying to get entertained by all the rest of the NFL because the Cowboys damn sure don't bring any entertainment this time of the year now that they're officially out. So the Cowboys play Saturday while the Spurs are playing the Thunder. Isn't that right? Not Saturday, Thursday. The Cowboys play Thursday. You said yesterday you plan on watching some.
Not if it's the Spurs and Thunder at the same time. Not a chance.
Because the Cowboy game starts at noon.
Well, I thank them for that.
What time Spurs? Like noon too, I think.
Okay, well, whatever time it is, if it's the same, whatever football game is on.
Yeah, confirm that, Bookie. What time do Spurs play on Thursday and the Cowboy game? I think Cowboys are at noon. Give a damn about that shit.
No, I'm not watching that. I know my Bears play the 49ers.
Was in fact his golden 1:30 on Thursday for the Spurs.
1:30, and the Cowboys are at noon. Yeah.
All right,
and the Cowboys are at noon. Yes.
I'll be watching the Spurs.
All right, Bill Belichick apparently is about to hire Bobby Petrino as his offensive coordinator at North Carolina. Bobby Petrino, who got fired for banging young girls in the office, is going to go work for Bill Belichick. That ain't weird at all, is it, those two hanging out together?
Who, Bill Clinton and Bill Gates?
Pretty much. I don't even. There's no punchline. That's it. That is the punchline.
That's the punchline.
And Bill Belichick going to work together. What'd you guys do Saturday? Oh, we went to a rave. What'd you guys do? I had cheer practice I had to go to. Oh, cool. These are 70-year-old men going to cheerleading camp and raves with glow sticks. All right, here's another clapback on my on these small school haters I've got now.
What's up?
So, James Madison, they're good, Rudy. They deserve to go to the playoffs. They earned their right to go to the postseason. They were a legit good team.
Yes, him too.
Scored over 30 points on Oregon. How dare that dumbass Mike Taylor dare argue that James Madison shouldn't be in the playoffs? You know what their coach did today? Quit and took the UCLA job. Bob Chesney of the mighty powerhouse, James Madison, has left James Madison. He is the new head coach at UCLA, an afterthought football program in the Big Ten. But that's a better deal for him than James Madison. Just saying.
Wow.
I shouldn't have to get into arguments with folks. Some things should just be obvious, but some of us don't get obvious things, so some of us have to be the deliverers of these kinds of things. Meanwhile, we only got one hope left for the state of Texas now that the Aggies crapped to bed, and it is those Tech Red Raiders. I
refuse to root for them.
You're not going to root for them?
No.
Because you've let AJ get under your skin?
Yes. He is under my skin.
Highly unfortunate.
He is wearing my skin like he's Ed Gein.
Oh, my God. Well, we'll see if the Red Raiders make love to pressure. I took the liberty this morning for Jose. I thought he would be interested in this. We have the early lines on the second-round playoff games.
Yeah, give them to me. What is it?
And AJ's all butthurt. So I don't understand why you guys think Oregon's going to win the game. Texas Tech's so much better. I can't wait to shove all this in people's faces that won't come around and recognize how good Tech is. I've been on Tech's jock all year.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
I just don't think they're going to Oregon.
Well, he went to Texas Tech.
He's a smart guy, but I have made fun of the Texas Tech diploma in my time. But AJ's a smart guy. However, AJ, I hope you're right. I don't want to be right. I pick an Oregon, but I want to be wrong. Unlike Rudy, I support any and all things.
No, I hope Oregon beats them by 50.
Oregon is a 1.5-point favorite over Tech.
I don't know how you in your 13th game. 13, yeah, this would be their 13th game. No, yeah, 14th because they played in the conference title. And it's the first good team you've played and you expect to win. You played 13 games against second-tier competition and you expect to beat Oregon just because the stats say you beat a bunch of nobodies and you got great numbers against a bunch of nobodies, but your 14th game of the season, you're going to beat a real team that's played real competition. I just don't see it happening.
Tech's defense is awesome.
Against the Big 12.
Their skilled players on offense are really good. I don't trust the QB Morton. He's played hurt all year. I don't trust him if they have to get into a shootout scene in the fourth quarter. Or we got to have two tutties in the next 5 minutes. I don't trust him to be able to do that. Tech's got to keep the lead. I don't think Tech's going to come back. I hope I look like a dumbass here in 2 weeks when they play on New Year's Day. I'm picking Oregon in a hard-fought win. And Oregon's a 1.5-point favorite. Ohio State is a 10-point favorite over the U. That's not surprising.
Ohio State 10-point favorite over the U. Okay.
A lot of points in Miami's defense.
That's a lot.
Too. I think I'm picking the Buckeyes to win the game, but I think I'm leaning Miami to cover. I don't think Miami's going to get blown out.
Okay.
Indiana, 7-point favorite over Alabama. That's a hard one.
7?
7. That's a lot.
All right. I don't know about that.
In
fairness to that line,
yeah,
Bama should have lost by 20 to OU.
I know.
OU choked. So I guess I see that. If Indiana's really the real deal, I guess.
And Georgia's a 7-point favorite over Mississippi. That's not surprising.
That's not surprising. But no, and then people are like, well, Oregon hadn't played anybody either. So if Oregon hasn't played anybody, then Tech damn sure hasn't. I don't give a shit what they had BYU ranked when they beat them the first time. BYU was overranked at 7 when Tech played them. And did we forget about Arizona State? You got clowned by Arizona State. All right. I'm not saying that Oregon has played this tough schedule, but if Oregon hasn't played anybody The Tech damn sure ain't played anybody.
I don't agree with that. I think BYU is a good team and should have been in the playoffs, and they beat them twice.
Texas would stomp a mud hole in BYU. And Texas ain't that good.
Unfortunately, we don't have a playoff system that puts the best schools in, so we'll never know now. There's a guy named Micah Rakpo who played football. I think he played linebacker at Texas State. He has messaged me. I'd love to take you on that offer as a former cockroach player. Let me join you on show so I can school you myself. He played at Texas State. His name is Michael Rakpo. I wonder if he's related to the Longhorn Rakpos. I'm gonna reach out to him after the show and see if he'll come.
Please do.
Fun. Are they fun? All right, cool. What else today? Speaking of Tech, Joey McGuire calls out Notre Dame.
Why? Now what'd they do?
Because they're mad they didn't make the playoffs, and Joey said join the conference.
I don't see that's another one that puzzles me. Like, yo, what are y'all afraid of? You look like you're running. Like, if you're that big and bad, join the Big Ten. Hell, join the ACC. That's where their basketball is, isn't it? The basketball's an ACC. Join the ACC. It should, if you're really the real deal, it should be an easy conference for you to win. Because I know you don't want that Big Ten smoke, so you're not going to go there. Go join the ACC.
I agree. Or join the AAC. Hell, go play Tulane and UTSA. No, that'd be hilarious. They've joined the AAC. Joey McGuire, I don't want to make Notre Dame mad, but be in a conference and you're in the playoffs. If they're in the ACC, they're in the playoffs. That's nothing against them. Marcus Freeman, I think he's an absolute rock star. I would want my son to play for Marcus Freeman. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about across the board. Let's make sure everybody is measured the same. I couldn't agree more. Notre Dame, join a conference. Power 5, get the fuck out of my playoff bracket. Let's do those two things and the world will be a better place. Just saying. Speaking of Arizona State, how about Kenny Dillingham? Kenny Dillingham went on a rant.
I saw this.
The coach at Arizona State. I should have said this. Basically begging for somebody. He's like, guys, this is Phoenix, Arizona. He's doing what Jeff Traylor has to do. He's in the Big 12. He just signed a 5-year extension to stay at Arizona State. He went on this passionate plea. He's like, we need people to give us money. This is Phoenix, Arizona. It's one of the biggest cities in the country.
A great city. Love Phoenix.
He's somebody here that wants to give us $20 million. I can take with what I'm doing at Arizona, and I agree with him. He's a good coach, and he's got a good program at Arizona State. He's got that thing on the right direction. Hell, they played for the Big 12 title last year. They went to the playoffs last year with Kenny Dillon.
Oh, yeah. Scatterboo. Yeah, Scatterboo. Yeah, that's right.
Beat the Longhorns. They had to go to overtime. You give a guy like Kenny Dillingham $20 million, and Arizona State will be the favorite in the Big 12 in a year. Like Tech. They could become Tech if they had a Cody Campbell. Hell, my boy Jeff Traylor, I just give him $10 million so he can win the conference he's in.
And retain guys when people come calling.
Yeah, this just goes back to the state of college football. It's a mess. It's too wild ass. There's no rules. There's no regulation. You got bad teams playing in the playoffs. You've got effed up system where some conferences have conference championship games, others don't. Notre Dame gets an automatic bid if they're 12th or higher, and that's your reward to them because they refuse to join a conference. You talk about coddling. College football coddles Notre Dame the way the Warriors coddled Draymond Green's ass.
Yeah, it's bad.
Bad. Football, I love college football, but man, it's hard to watch. It's hard. I love the games and I'll watch them all and we'll talk about it, but you cannot avoid these several elephants in their room. They have a lot of the calendar's stupid. The portal dates are dumb. Coaches should not be able to leave 2 weeks before a postseason game until the season's over. There's just no regulation whatsoever. I don't want to turn college football into the NFL where everybody's 8-8 and everybody's got holes because you can't keep. I don't want it to do that, but they need to have some rules. There's got to be some regulations, some at least, and a little bit at least. God almighty. All right, show brought to you in part by GC Roofing and Construction and Olympus Solar. Like I said, this is the time of the year where a lot of people are off. Maybe just didn't have the time because of work. So now it's time to get around to talking about your roof. Our guys are GC Services, Roofing and Construction. 26 subscribers to this channel. I've had
Thank y'all.
Replaced in the last 12, 13, 14 months with our guys at GC Services Roofing. They also work in a partnership with Olympus Solar, who will come in and put brand new solar on top of your brand new roof. And you're going to get a brand new roof. Hell, you might as well just go the whole way and get you some solar in there.
Amen.
That's our guys at Olympus Electric and Solar, LLC, 210-236-8314 or olympuselectric210.com. It is olympuselectric210.com. Antonio says Orakpo was a legit linebacker in his day. Well, hell, maybe I'll reach out to him. I'll reach out to him, have him on as a guest, talk about life in the non-Power 4.
It's just not the same, dude. I'm sorry.
Not the same. Pour some out for the guy who created Call of Duty, by the way. You see that?
Car crash, right?
Going 100 miles an hour on those LA canyons, those real windy mountainsides. What are you doing?
Kind of deserved it. Kind of earned it. Kind of just ran right into a concrete wall going 100.
Going super fast and smacked a pole. They'll know if
yeah. You get what you get when you're going 100 in a Ferrari in the canyons.
Haven't heard from you in a while. Welcome in here.
Yeah, we're doing 2 shows currently, but that guy, I saw the video.
Yeah.
The shoe fit.
Okay.
Jesus, Bookie. The man has probably kids and family, sir.
I think that guy's rich as fuck. He's fine. He
was. I never had pants rigor mortis over video games. I don't know why. I just never had. These kids have like they call it COD or COD, right? Not Call of Duty. They call it COD in Grand Theft Auto's GTA or whatever now.
Wow.
You're a video game savant, Mike.
I also talk about video games. You're in here championing a guy's death.
Well,
what are we doing?
You drive like a fucking idiot. What are we going to do?
Well, I'm just glad he didn't kill anybody else. Let's go.
Right.
Exactly.
Let's go with that. That was much better said, Michael. Thank you.
Tough holidays for the creator of Call of Duty. Let's all go play Call of Duty and kill 85 people in a 1-minute span with our high-powered assault rifles. The Drew Show, $2. Bouquet, thoughts on Paul Walker's end? I mean,
not the smartest.
Here we go.
He thought he was Paul Walker. When the role got too little lifelike, he thought he was Heath Ledger and the Joker.
Yeah, let's just crap on Gene Hackman too, who was 88 and laid there and starved to death in his own.
Stop there. Rob Reiner deserved it.
Yeah,
stop there.
Yeah, shouldn't let this crazy son in his house. I mean, that's his fault for staying close to his son. He should have made sure his son was nowhere near him. Right, Bouquet?
Well, Rudy, if you said that Rob Reiner deserved it, you'd sound like our current president. Bang bang.
I didn't say that. I'm saying that's what you sound like.
Bouquet, is your screensaver Luigi Mangione?
Yes, I like his eyebrows, obviously.
Of course, you like the eyebrows. God almighty. Yes, that was an unfortunate thing that happened, and he did, but he's still a dead. Shouldn't even have mentioned that. All right, I'm going to watch Spurs tonight, regardless of who plays.
Me too.
Hell, I got FanDuel. I might as well. And
you better just cancel it before they charge you.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. We're back tomorrow. We're only going to take Christmas Day off. So we're back in here tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Texas time, and then back on Friday. And Friday's going to be a banging show with NFL games and Spurs Thunder on Christmas Day. Be a good show to do on Friday.
I'm down.
All right, that's it. We're done. Y'all be good. Thanks to all of our partners. Tell your buddies about this show. Please hit the like button. That's how we get into the
algorithm.
Algorithm. All right, very good. Thanks, everybody. See y'all later. Yes, Drew Show, you're right. Bouquet never disappoints. LOL. Watch the Baseline Bums on Love You Hard TV. Watch In Motion. And watch all the shows on Anthem TV and on Pub Sports Radio, including Dabby Cab every Monday, and, of course, Jimmy, Tuesday through Fridays on Pub Sports Radio with Jose as the producer. See y'all tomorrow. Love everybody hard.
We got to keep on